Nedma was very devastated. The man she had loved, married, and had children with was a ghost. Her mind reeled with questions. How could she not have known? What did this mean for her and her children? In a lush, vibrant land of eastern Nigeria, in a small village named Ameke, lived a young woman named Nedima. Known for her beauty and intelligence, Nedima was cherished by her families and friends. Despite her love for her village, Nedima felt a strong pull towards the city, dreaming of opportunities and a life beyond the boundaries of Ameke. One morning, with her family's blessing, Nedima packed her belongings and set off for the city, a bustling city filled with promises and unknown. The transition from her tranquil village to the energetic city was overwhelming, yet Nedima's determination kept her focused. She found work as a seamstress, her skilled hands quickly gaining the admiration of many. It was during one of her errands to the bustling Ogbete market that Nedima met Chinedu. He was a striking man with kind eyes and an enchanting smile. Chinedu, an entrepreneur, was immediately drawn to Nedima's grace and confidence. They began to see each other frequently, their connection growing deeper with each passing days. Within a year, Chinedu asked Nedima to marry him, and she joyfully accepted. Their wedding was a small but joyous affair, attended by Nedima's family, who traveled from Ameke. Chinedu, however, did not introduce any of his relatives, claiming the time to meet them had not yet come. Nedima, deeply in love, did not press the issue, believing her husband's assurance, though her family members was worried of the fact that none of Chinedu's family member showed up on the wedding day. But Nedima pleaded on his behalf and even lied that she had traveled to Chinedu's village multiple times to meet and know all his family members. When her mother asked her why none of them were present at the wedding, she replied and said that a family issue came up, so they had to sit back and get the issue solved. They all accepted her plea and the wedding moved on. The couple's life was blissful. Soon after their wedding, Nedima got pregnant and gave birth to their first child, a son named Onyedikachi. Nedima's heart swelled with pride and happiness, but she couldn't shake off the desire to know more about Chinedu's background. She often asked him about his family, but Chinedu always responded with the same mysterious answer: the time to meet them has not reached. Years passed, and their family grew. They welcomed a daughter, Ugone, and another son, Chidalo. Despite their growing family, Chinedu continued to evade Nedima's questions about his relative. Nedima's curiosity turned into concern, but she trusted her husband and waited patiently. One fateful day, Nedima's childhood friend Ekema, who had recently moved to the city, was thrilled to reunite with Nedima and meet her family. As Ekema entered the sitting room, her eyes widened in shock. There, sitting comfortably, was Chinedu. Ekema gasped and instinctively called out, "Nana, is that you?" At the sound of his real name, Chinedu's face fell, and before anyone could react, he disappeared into thin air, leaving Nedima and her children in stunned silence. Confusion and panic filled the whole room. Nedima turned to Ekema, demanding an explanation. With a trembling voice, Ekema revealed that Chinedu, whose real name was Nana, had died many years ago in their village. He had been a well-beloved man, but his sudden death had left the community in mourning. Nedma was very devastated. The man she had loved, married, and had children with was a ghost. Her mind reeled with questions. How could she not have known? What did this mean for her and her children? Determined to find answers, Nedima demanded that Ekema should take her to Nnana's family. They all set for Amike, which is the name of her ghost husband's village. When they got there, they were welcomed and Nedima explained everything that had happened to Nnana's family, how she got married to him and already had three children together with him. Every one of the families was shocked. At first, they all thought it was a joke, and none of them even believed her. She had to convince them by showing them all the evidence she had with her, including their videos and pictures they took on their wedding day. Ekema, who is the daughter of a well-known family in Amike village, had to also tell her own part of the story. Until the family was finally convinced, they took Nedima and showed her Nana's grave and also narrate to her how he was involved in a car accident on the day of his final exam in the university as a medical doctor. Nedima cried and cried. She had to spend nights at Amike, crying all night. Nnana's family consoled her and made her understand that if tears could bring him back, he should have came back 17 years ago when he died and the whole family had to cry and mourn him for years. In the next day, Nnedima and Ekema, her childhood friend, returned to Ameke, which is Nnedima's village, to seek guidance from her families, the village elders and the Dibia. She told her families all that had happened and they all meet the village traditional healer, which is the Dibia. The Dibia listened to Nnedima's story and consulted the ancestral spirits. He confirmed that Nana's spirit had lingered in the mortal world, longing for the love and family he never had in life. The Dibia performed a powerful ritual to send Nana's spirit to its final resting place. Nnedima, though heartbroken, found solace in knowing that her love had given Nana peace. She returned to Amike to meet Nana's family, where she told them that she is ready to spend the rest of her life in loving their son, and they all welcomed her and her children, giving her all her husband's heritage and made sure that she is happy all the day of her life. She spent 5 months at Amike before returning to the city with her children, determined to honor her husband's memory by living a life full of love and strength. With time, Nedima rebuilt her life. She continued her work as a seamstress, now well respected and successful. She told her children about their father, ensuring they remembered him with love and respect. Nedima's journey had been filled with unexpected challenges, but her unwavering spirit and resilience carried her through. Her story became a legend in Amike and Ameke, a tale of love transcending the boundaries of life and death. Her life, marked by extraordinary experiences, stood as a testament to the enduring power of love and the strength of the human spirit.